What's up, y'all? You're watching the 30-day question challenge. For those of you that don't know, my name's Cody. And this is a challenge that I'm doing for 30 days. We're on day 10 now. And the whole point is, or I guess what I'm doing in the challenge is I'm answering one question a day for 30 days. And the questions can be about my business, my personal life, my podcast, or work. I'm a fireman, for reference. And so the reason I'm doing this is just for fun. It's also helping me practice as a creator, as a podcast host, and to get more outreach, get more interaction with the audience. That would be y'all. So feel free to join the discussion in the chat if you're watching this live. If you catch the stream, or you catch the video after the stream is over, you can still join the discussion. We'd be more than happy to hear what your opinions are on all the questions. Just feel free to leave a comment down below. That being said, if you'd like to ask a question for me to answer over the next 20 days, then you can drop that comment or drop that question down in the comments also, or in the chat if you catch this live. Also, if you would like your question to be anonymous, feel free to just direct message me. I'm not going to mention any names, even if they publicly comment. I'm not going to say, so and so asked this question. It's going to be completely anonymous. So get involved, join the discussion, have fun. That's what this is all about. It's completely informal, unlike my podcast. As you can hear, the machines are running in the background because things just don't slow down or stop around here, which is a good problem to have. So, anyways, day number 10, question number 10. Today's question is, would you rather know when the happiest or the worst day of your life will be? And I discussed this one with my wife last night, and we both kind of agreed that we'd probably want to know when the worst day of our life is going to be versus the happiest. And I guess just because you can kind of prepare. Now, it raised a couple other questions, right? Are you just going to know the date, or are you going to actually know why it's the worst day of your life? Because I think I would like to know. Maybe I don't want to know what's going to happen, but definitely would like to know when the worst day is. I can kind of prepare for it, and then also, if it's already passed, then I know I'm good, right? Now, as far as the happiest day of my life, I don't think I would want to know that because what if it's already come and gone? What if, then I have like nothing to look up to because nothing's ever going to be as good as that day, right? Excuse me. Nothing's ever going to be as good as that day because that was the happiest day of my life. And then the other part of that is, what if I didn't consider that to be the happiest day of my life? What if someone came and told me, like, yep, that was the happiest day of your life? And, to me, I'm like, oh, that's disappointing because that wasn't that great at all, which means the rest of my life is not going to be that great at all either. But yeah, let me know what you think. Drop your answer down in the comments or hop in the chat if you're live, and let me know, would you rather want to know when the happiest or worst day of your life will be, and why? Like I said, this is just for fun, just to get on here, practice. We've been answering some goofy, off the wall, ridiculous questions, and it's been fun. I like getting on here and practicing and interacting with y'all, getting some more reach, whatever. But like I said, let me know what you would like. Do you want to know when the happiest day of your life is, or would you like to know when the worst day of your life is, and why? Also, like I mentioned, if you have a question that you want to ask, you can drop that in the chat or in the comments, and I will do my best to get to your question and answer it as soon as possible. If you don't want it to be public, like I said, just shoot me a direct message, and I'm going to keep it completely anonymous. I'm not going to mention any names because after all, this is for fun. But just a reminder, those questions can be about personal life, business, the podcast, or my work life. And I am a fireman for reference. So come up with some good questions. I'm looking forward to them, looking forward to answering them, hopping on here with y'all, having fun. Another thing I want to mention too is, like I said, this is kind of part of this is getting some more reach, getting some more exposure for the podcast and the business. So if you've never seen, or if you don't know about either of those, our business name is Engine House Designs. We specialize in custom fire service apparel. So you can check us out at enginehousedesigns.com. And then the podcast is called The Engine House. And basically, it's raw, unfiltered conversations that emulate the conversations that go on at the firehouse. So whether it be the kitchen table or back of the bay, we're always solving the world's problems and giving each other a hard time. So just trying to bring some of that as entertainment. We've had some good conversations so far, so you can check that out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube if you like to watch the video episodes. Follow us on social media. Both the business and podcast are on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. So, and if you like the podcast, we do have a new Facebook group called The Engine House, and I post all the episodes on there after they release, and you can join the discussion on there if you didn't catch it while it was streaming, because we are live streaming the episodes now as we record them. So, which was another reason why I wanted to get on here and practice. But if you're not catching them during the stream, you can always comment, on the YouTube video, or you can hop in that group. If you're not a member already, join the group, and you can get on there and you can join the discussion that way by commenting on the video when I post it in there. So that's it for today. Sorry I didn't really talk too much about the question. But like I said, I think I'd want to know the worst day so I can prepare for it. And then if it's already passed, I know I'm good. If it's about to come up, I know I just got to get through that day, and it's only going to go up from there. So let me know what you think. We will catch you all tomorrow for day 11 of the 30-day question challenge and question 11. We'll catch you all later.